10 of the most stressful jobs in the world. Do you think your job stresses you? You must have considered your current employment as your dream job at some point. However, there are some days when you're stressed out and it could be hard to endure. There are jobs out here that are very stressful and unpleasant. They are packed full of unpleasant qualities, time-consuming, and anxiety-inducing characteristics. If you probably want a pleasant life, then these jobs are not for you. Join us today as we look at 10 of the most stressful jobs in the world. Before we begin, please subscribe to our channel and turn on the notification to get alert on new content. Number 1. Military personnel. Military personnel have job security with excellent benefits, but they have little freedom of choice when it comes to assignments and order change with little warning. When deployed, they're separated from their loved ones while under constant threats of explosives and attacks. When they come home, they may suffer from post-traumatic stress disorder, and those in the reserves have the added concern of whether their jobs will be available when their tour of duty ends. Number 2. Police officer. If your job consists of potentially putting your life on the line every time you punch in, that's stressful. Police officers never know what they're dealing with on any particular shift. From the breaking up domestic disputes to high-speed chases to shootouts, it's all on the table. Even routine speeding tickets can turn deadly at a moment's notice, which is why police officers can never drop their guard for a second. Number 3. Surgeon. Understand they have great pay, but there is more to it when you're making that much money. Surgeons are cutting you open. Sometimes they take the bad stuff out, other times they put good stuff in, and most other times they're fixing what's wrong. But the fact remains, these highly trained and qualified people are cutting you to operate on you and play around with your insides. Anytime you're dealing with opening up the human body, there is a large amount of stress involved. As a surgeon, you're responsible for the life of the other person on your table every time. So with so many things that can go wrong as you battle to make it right, it has to take a toll knowing one mistake, one wrong move means you're responsible forever for someone dying. Number 4. Paramedic. Paramedic will have to respond to every kind of medical emergency. They will show up at the scene of grisly car accidents, attend to burn victims after house fires and dealing with suicides. All this second-hand pain and death can take a toll on even the strongest of people. At a moment's notice, they could be called up to attend life-threatening situation. How stressful could that be? Number 5. Pilot. Imagine being in charge of dozens of passengers. You fly from Toronto to New York several times a day. What about those extra long flights from Toronto to Tokyo? Like surgeons, airline pilots are working around the clock, and they frequently have these shifts a few times a day, a few times a week. They may also be called in to fill in for other pilots. Motion pictures may present the job of a pilot as a dream occupation, but it has quickly become the most stressful job in the advanced world as competition in the industry heats up. Number 6. Firefighter. Firefighters are always waiting for the 3 or 4 alarm blaze to happen. They may not be frequent as you would expect, but they do take place. These firefighters are risking their life. Or in the case of recent bushfires in Australia, caused by a couple of hundreds of arsonists, firefighters may need to tackle some of the harshest environments they have ever seen. Not only do they risk immediate death, but they also suffer long-term stress and mental health problems that will be impossible to recover. Number 7. Lawyers. Lawyers are usually tough characters that can take on added pressure and handle difficult situations and personalities. The long hours and burdens to win a court case can be extremely demanding and will leave many people in their role feeling burnt out at some point in their career. Number 8. Teachers. Although teaching is a fulfilling job with extensive holidays, it is also a hectic position and one without a hefty paycheck. People in this career tend to work out of hours to ensure their pupils' work is marked and lesson plans are completed. They also deal with a variety of different personalities, including disruptive students. Number 9. Public relations executive. PR executives are responsible for the reputation of their clients or the company they work for. They need to work at all hours to ensure their clients achieve the best coverage and book deals and appearances to heighten their visibility. As you can imagine, dealing with celebrities and public figures can take a lot of nail bite to ensure no relationships are tarnished. Number 10. News report. Most reporters work long hours, meeting firm deadlines for relatively low pay. Their schedules are apt to change with little notice. When news happens, reporters race to the location regardless of its day or night, weekend or holiday. The job is now even more stressful as newspapers struggle to enter the internet age and low off abounds. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like the video and subscribe to our channel. Also, turn on the notification by ringing the notification bell. Have any thoughts and contributions? Please share with us in the comment section.